Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the stream, and today we're going to be trying to win the World Cup. Yesterday on the live stream we got to the knockout stages, so into the round of 16. We destroyed the group stages. I think we had rage quits in 3 games, and we won them really convincingly. I was playing well yesterday. I don't think I lost a game. I played like 6 or 7 and won all of them. So today, hopefully, we're going to be able to do pretty well and win the World Cup for the first time, or at least try and like get far in the World Cup. We may go out in this early stage, but still I'm going to play it a couple of times on the stream today, and that's going to be what we're focusing on right now. It's going to be actually trying to win the World Cup. We will be getting packs obviously from playing these games, and maybe even if we do win the World Cup we get some good packs from that as well. I'll be opening packs and maybe doing some SBCs throughout today's stream as well. Actually, let's check, are there any new World Cup SBCs? I don't think there are, but there might be. Let's quickly check that. Welcome to the stream everyone who has just joined. We've got loads of people already in the stream. Umar, Ahmed, Matthias Taborga, JW Gaming, JBW Gaming, Gamerboy, JRTM Animations, Liam Turney, Sarvesh Sohan, Atanas21, all you guys, Eamon Brian as well. Welcome to the stream. How is it going? All a shout out there for all the early viewers. So let's start off actually before we actually play some games. Let's do a couple of SBCs. Maybe 1 or 2 and see what we get. Who's the best player I've got on the World Cup game mode? Neymar. We got him yesterday on the stream, which was awesome. So we're going to quickly do an SBC just to start off the stream and see what we get, really. See what we get. You never know. We could get something big here. I think there are actually going to be some good SBCs coming soon to this game mode. From what I've heard, there are going to be some new SBCs coming, and they're going to have good rewards. Like, I think there's another Icon SBC coming soon. There's a few big things in the pipeline, but we're going to start off with 1 pack. Cameron Odea, welcome to the stream, dude. How's it going? We're going to do 1 pack right here. Zachary Malal, welcome to the stream as well. I think I just butchered your name. But anyway, we're going to open a pack up just for luck, see what we get. If you saw yesterday's stream, we got Neymar, we got Griezmann, they were in back-to-back packs. We got, I think, Courtois as well, Paulinho, and Koscielny, and they're 5 players who've all made it into my main team. What I'm looking at is an upgrade to Koscielny to any European centre-back like Ramos or Boateng, and we don't get one. We don't get one. We don't even get a drop down. Have I done the guaranteed icon SBC? Yeah, I did that within the first couple of minutes of the game mode being released. But anyway, let's go on into it. This is the team. For those of you who haven't seen it so far, this is the team that we've been building over the past couple of streams. The main point, I think, to upgrade in the team would be a centre-back in here, someone like Boateng or Ramos. There are maybe some other options like Chiellini as well. Another keeper, I mean, we've got Courtois, who's really good, but Neuer or De Gea would be an upgrade there. Someone like Marcelo could potentially upgrade the team in that position. And then maybe a different European right winger. I'm not fully sure who there is. There aren't that many great right wingers in Europe. But I think there might be a few that could potentially upgrade the team slightly. Obviously Ronaldo, he could upgrade the team there. And maybe like if we got someone like Messi, I'd probably rework the team slightly and we could fit him in. But I think the main upgrades would be a centre-back and maybe a goalkeeper as well. A right winger, yes, that is a place where I could upgrade, but I'm not really sure how. Just because I'm not sure who there is. But that is the team. Let's get on into the round of 16 game. So I'm not sure. I'm not going to be like at my highest peak level getting on into this game because it's the first game I have played today. So maybe it's a bit of a risk going on into a big game, but it doesn't matter if we lose this one. We've got the group stages coming up afterwards because I'm going to play a few games and just kind of see what we do. Tom Barnes, welcome to the stream. No worries. Glad you enjoyed the stream yesterday as well. But I'm doing a lot of live streams lately instead of videos, just because it's quite hard to find kind of creative video ideas within the World Cup game mode. But also, I've got my A-levels kind of like over the next 3-week period. This guy's got a decent team, much worse than us. So on paper, we should be coming out on top here. But as I said, I've got my A-level exams coming up over the next, I think, 3 weeks or so. They end on the 20th. So I'm obviously focusing a lot on those at the moment, and I think I've got a geography exam on Monday. So that's why I'm not doing videos. I'm just doing these live streams because it's more chill. It allows me to just kind of relax a little bit and play the game. And whilst I do that, I'm getting a video out of it, if that makes sense. So it's not as I don't have as much content as I'd like to coming out, but because of that, I've got to kind of prioritize. Neymar already making plays. swings that in. If you guys saw the stream yesterday, it was all about Neymar. Neymar just running down the wing. And then I think, yeah, I crossed a lot yesterday, and that worked really, really effectively. So I might do a bit more of that, because that definitely worked well last time. Lewandowski out wide, swings that into the back post. Yeah, crosses are really OP on this. Is Puyol good? Yeah, he's good. He's not amazing. Like, there are lots of icons who I'd rather pack. He's one of the worst icons I think you can get. Just as a centre back, like, they don't have that much impact on the game. Like, even if you have an average midfielder, you maybe JJ Okocha or someone, like, he's good, but he's not amazing. Someone like that would have much more of an impact on the game than someone like Puyol. And the issue with Puyol is he's quite slow. He only has 70 pace, which for a 92 rated centre back isn't very much. You would expect more. But also he's only 5'10", which is a bit of a downside. Like, as I said, crosses are really OP on this game. So someone who crosses a lot can have a field day against you. But luckily enough, no one seems to have done that. Kuba switch. Thanks for that, man. Thanks for saying I'm rubbish when you've seen like me playing for 11 minutes. Great. Anyway, let's try and win this game. You got R9 Ronaldo, not bad. I wish I got a forward or like a midfield icon. That would have been so much better than a centre back. What round am I in? Round of 16. We qualified yesterday. Won all 3 games. I think all 3 were rage quits as well. I was on really good form yesterday. I'm not sure how many games I played, but I won all of them. And most of them were rage quits as well. I was just playing like much better than I normally do. But I don't know. I think this game mode, I prefer the gameplay a lot more. I am better at this than I am at the regular version of Ultimate Team. Kuba switch. I'm not going to play you. You can't play people on this World Cup mode. And also, you just said I was rubbish like a minute ago. But yeah, I'm not. You can't play people like friends. As obviously you play people because that's what I'm doing now. But you can't play friends. You can't pick like who you play against basically. When the SBC comes out, can you? Yeah. I'll let you guys know when the SBC comes out. It should be like probably Wednesday. Or, no, this game mode came out on Tuesday, didn't it? If it came out on Tuesday, I think they'll have it on Tuesday. They'll have it probably the same day it came out, so a week after the release of the game mode. So they might like do a refresh of the Icon SBCs, for example, because they've been available for a week. Oh, that was a good opportunity there. Neymar out wide. Neymar's just so fun to use. This guy can't deal with him. You got Pele. Wow, that's nice. I don't know about the new, like, no one knows about the new SBCs coming out. There are going to be SBCs, but like EA are the only people who know when they're coming out, so I can't give you any help for that. But they'll most likely come out Tuesday, as that's I think the day it came out, or was it Wednesday? I'm not fully sure. Or it will come out on Wednesday because that's when EA often do promos, or it will come out on Friday because they often do that. Actually, it's probably going to come out on Friday because that will coincide with the end of Team of the Season. So I think having new content coming from this, that would make sense. I'm not sure, but that's just an idea. Finish that. Oh, good save. We're getting some good chances. Is the World Cup game mode, the gameplay different? Yeah, it is for sure. I'm not fully sure how to explain in what way it's different, but if you play it, you will feel a really big difference. Like, I think it's a little bit quicker, the gameplay. Passes feel a lot more kind of, you can hit real kind of ping pong passes, if that makes sense. Your passes are a lot more accurate, and you can pass it about a lot more. Like on the regular version, I think your passes maybe have a little bit less power, and it's sometimes harder to really kind of, you can just get 1-2s going super quickly on this one. Even like with your back facing away from goal, I should have squared that. Even with your back facing away from where you're passing, you can still be quite accurate with your passes. The players seem to have like a little bit better control, maybe. I don't know. Just it feels quite similar to PES, but like, see there, I'm not facing where I'm playing the ball, but I can still easily just pass it there. Whereas those passes are probably a little bit less accurate on the normal version. I don't know why Koscielny was getting all the way up there. Also, these types of crosses are really OP. They just, I don't know, they always seem to bounce about and you get lucky with them. I've gone on high pressure backs, which I don't want to do. Puyol heads it back. How do you do the corner glitch? I'm not sure. Is there a corner glitch? I just do short corners normally, and they work effectively because if you play it short, you can then whip across into the back post, and because there's so many people in the box, it makes it really hard for the keeper to deal with it. So for me, they work really well. I think we scored a few yesterday. Hopefully we can today as well. But yeah, the objective of today's stream is to win the World Cup. I'm going to limit myself to 3 World Cup attempts. If we don't win it within those, then we'll try again tomorrow. How did I not score that? How did I not score that? Yeah, crosses are really OP. What formation am I using? It's the 4-3-3-4 variation. Neymar's the best player in this game mode. You've got Messi, Maradona, and more. Yeah, I can't really imagine a better player. Maybe R9 Ronaldo or someone, but I can't imagine a better player than this Neymar card. Apparently Ronaldo's like not as good as he is on the regular version. He feels quite weak and gets shrugged off the ball really easily, which isn't really the case with Neymar, despite him being a lot weaker and just smaller in stature compared to Ronaldo. He's got the agility and balance, which Ronaldo doesn't have, which makes him really, really good on the ball. Oh my god, if he'd scored that, going into half time, 1-0 down after I've dominated this first half. Like, I really should be in the lead. I've had a lot of good opportunities. Lewandowski's got in a good position now. There's a few options in the middle. There we go, we get the goal. That's a nice finish from Dembele. He's had a few chances too. It's past the 2 minutes added on time, so right at the end of the first half. But that is, I think that's deserved. Dembele though, he's had like 2 opportunities, maybe 3, or I've squared it across the box and he hasn't scored. But there we go, he eventually puts it away. I find shots are more accurate on this game mode as well. Like, you can hit it first time like that, and it generally seems to go in. Whereas on the regular version of Ultimate Team, I don't know if that's the case. I think power shots are a little bit more effective on here. You've got more options in terms of finishing. On the regular version, I think driven finishes are the kind of standout, overpowered way of finishing. Whereas here, you can go with finesse shots, power shots, long shots, driven shots, whatever you want. I think long shots are a little bit more effective on this mode. You just seem to be able to get kind of more accuracy and kind of driven power on the ball. But it's lots of little things, but they all add up and make this game mode feel really, really different. If the gameplay is like this on FIFA 19, I'll be really happy. But like the dribbling and kind of the pace and everything, I don't know, it just feels different. Like, you can't do a lot of the things that you can do on here on the regular version of Ultimate Team. But they're all really small things, but it all adds up. And I think I'm a lot better at this than I am at the regular version of Ultimate Team. Like, I'm an average player on normal Ultimate Team, and I'm a good player on this one, if that makes sense. At the beginning, I was really bad at this. I think I lost my first kind of 4 or 5 games, but then recently I've got a lot better. I haven't lost now for quite a while on this. But yeah, my record originally, I think, was like 6 losses and 2 wins or something, and then a certain number of draws. And now I'm on like 17 wins and 8 losses. So recently I have got a lot better. But I've just kind of found what works well. I think crosses. Oh my god, I should have scored that. How do you donate? Says it's Ben. It's down below, just next to the emoji, logo. So it's just below the chat. At least on my screen it is. You can click the super chat donation there. That's how you donate via super chat. So it pops up on the chat and everything with your message. And yeah, that's how you donate. Also, you can sponsor the stream. I'm not fully sure where the button for that is. I think it might be above the chat, but I'm not 100% sure. But you can do that. I wanted to play that through to Griezmann there, not Neymar. I'm all over this guy, but I have a feeling that he could just sneak a goal and get back into it. I need to like be more clinical. I've had 2 or 3 good chances, and I haven't managed to score any of them yet. Well, obviously we scored that attempt earlier, but I have had a lot of good chances that I haven't managed to take. It's a lucky bounce. Griezmann's through. Oh, it's offside. It's offside. He packed Lewandowski earlier. Nice. Lewandowski's good. I find his... is that a penalty? It's a penalty. Out of nowhere, I thought I was offside. Who's the best at penalties? Hey, someone has 87. Lewandowski. I'm not the best at penalties, but let's go. My target's not on, but we've smashed it down the middle. Is the target meant to be on? I don't know. But anyway, it's 2-0, and I think that is deserved. This guy might actually be rage quitting. Rice Gum got wiped out earlier. Was that in the Sidemen game? Actually I didn't watch that. I went to the last one, I think, or I went to one of them. I went to the one at St Mary's, but yeah, I was actually playing football myself until like 5:30. Then I came back and watched the England game, which was a bit boring. £2.99 donation from It's Ben. He says win the World Cup. Thanks a lot for that donation, dude. I will try my best, and I'll quickly put you into the Hall of Fame for donators down below in the description. Thanks a lot for the £2.99 donation. If you guys don't know, there is a Hall of Fame down below in the description. Everyone who donates gets the name put on there, and there's kind of like a leaderboard. So right up at the top we've got, who have we got? Connor Davis. So if you guys want to try and overtake him, then feel free. Connor Davis, is he in the stream today? I'm not sure. There's quite a few people in there that I recognise who are currently in the stream. It's Ben being the latest one of them. I actually have a fair few donators. That's pretty cool. But anyway, thanks a lot for that donation. It's Ben. First donation of the stream. If you guys do want to donate, you don't have to. Obviously, it's just down below, next to the emoji kind of logo, down below the chat. So right where you type something, you can donate via super chat. You can become a sponsor. Kieran Stevens, I believe, is the only sponsor currently on the stream. It's kind of like being a subscriber on Twitch. I'm not sure how much it is. I think it's like £4 maybe, something like that. But you get a special kind of custom emote next to your name. You get the ability to use kind of special emojis too, which other people can't use. I think there's like a whole kind of ladder system. I haven't had it for long because it's only kind of been rolled out across the board quite recently by YouTube for everyone. Like, well, I don't think it's available for everyone. I think you have to stream a certain amount, like, or stream a certain number of hours and have a certain number of views or subscribers or something, but I haven't had it personally for that long. Square that. Oh my god, that should have gone in. Harry Tootle, welcome to the stream, dude. How's it going? Homeless Egg, can I help you because you're broke because the World Cup mode? I'm not sure how I can help you. I'm also broke. I have 3,000 coins right now. And I'm a trading YouTuber, so I should probably have more coins. But I have spent all my coins on this game mode and on SBCs. Mainly on SBCs. EA have pretty much killed trading. Trading is very bad with the market crash at the moment. Although, if you jumped on it at the right time, you could have made yourself a lot of coins. We are going to have SBCs tomorrow with the Ultimate Team of the Season. I think that they're going to be quite big, and they will increase the value of a lot of cards. Umar Ahmed, no need to spam in the chat. I can see the first message. Do I agree that SBC will be hard without transfer market? No. It won't be. The SBCs are so easy. They have really, really low ratings. So, I mean, just open packs and you have players. It's easy. Like, for an icon, you need a 79 rated team from that last icon SBC, which is ridiculously easy. Like, you don't even have to open packs with money to be able to do SBCs. You can just open the ones from playing the game. Square that. That is a perfect ball. Dembele makes it 3. Those crosses like that where you just cut back and then whip it to the back post and it kind of curls in towards the keeper, they're so hard to save because they just get over the keeper. I think this guy's going to rage quit. Can we keep up the streak? If this guy rage quits, we'll have gone every single game so far in the World Cup will have been a rage quit. Imagine if we win the World Cup without... There we go. We've had 4 rage quits in a row to get to the quarterfinals. Imagine if we win the World Cup with a rage quit in every game. Yeah, packs are so easy to get. Packs are so easy. Like I've spent 150k or so on packs, and like look at my team, and that I've got so many players that I can do SBCs with and stuff. Like it's easy. Leo Armstrong, welcome to the stream, dude. Like I've got a team here with like it's 189 I think with Neymar, Lewandowski. We've got Suarez, Aguero, so many good players on the bench and stuff, and that's from very few coins, and it's not even from playing that many games either. I mean, like you get a pack for every game you play. You can actually get icons in these packs too, so you can get some really good stuff in there. So right now we're in the quarterfinals. My record is 18, 2, and 8. I'm trying to think of this because my record used to be, as I said, 2 wins, I think 1 draw and 6 losses. So I've won 16 games in the time that I've lost 2. So I've actually got like decent in this game now. I need to believe in myself. Let's win. Let's win this quarterfinal. Probably gonna lose after saying all this. You're in the final of the offline World Cup. Let me know what you win for winning the offline cup, like as in terms of packs. Maybe tweet me a picture on Twitter or something. Let me know. I'd be interested. I've won the offline draft, and you get really good packs from that. So I'd recommend doing the offline draft if you guys have the coins or FIFA points. It's definitely something that will make you a lot of coins, because I think you get like 4 or 5. Well, it won't make you a lot of coins, obviously, but it will get you like good rewards. I think you get like 4 or 5 packs from it. This guy's got a very solid team though, so we've got to look out. He's got Mbappe, Kante. He's also got Hazard, Lukaku, De Gea, Ramos. That defense is very, very good. I think minus Boateng, that's probably the best defense you could have maybe on the game. Debatable, but the midfield, he's got a really good defensive midfielder. Tolisso and Koke are okay. I mean, they're good. They're not kind of amazing players though, but I think that's the only kind of weak point I can see in the team. I'm going to go defensive, because this guy does have a good team. I'd recommend doing that just to stop yourself getting caught out defensively. But we're going to see. I mean, this guy could be an amazing player. He could be really bad. He's got a good team, but the team isn't what makes the player. I'm probably going to say that and then lose. He's got a good strike force. Like, that strike partnership is really, really effective. Like, not only are they 2 great players, but they really work well together. Lukaku and Hazard, I think, is a good combo, because you've got the physical kind of hold-up play from Lukaku, and then you've got Hazard, who's going to make those runs and who brings kind of the dribbling ability to the team. It's a nice ball. Dembele. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do a McGeady spin and cut inside. Oh, he's through, and my defender just completely pulled away, and he's blazed over. My defender, I didn't pull him out there. My defender was running and then just like ran out of the way. You get 5k and 2 standard World Cup packs. I swear when I'm talking about draft. That's not bad. I mean, 5k for winning a few offline games. You can do that on a really low difficulty as well. That's not bad. Like, you can just grind the offline World Cup and get some good stuff back from it. Your offline draft, you get 5,000-6,000 coins, a Europe 3-player pack, a 7.5k and a 5k. I don't think it's necessarily Europe. It can be any. I think it's at random. I'm not 100% sure though, because I've only won it once. But it would be weird if they only did one continent. I think this guy might even be playing on ultra defensive. He has a lot of people back, so it's going to be quite hard to break him down, especially with my kind of play style, which relies more on kind of trying to create space and then getting in behind. There isn't going to be much space in behind. He's given it straight away to me. Oh, I thought he had passed it straight across. I think Marcelo would definitely be a good option for my team. I know Felipe Luis and him are very similar in terms of stats defensively, but going forwards, even though you don't normally want to go forwards too much with your fullbacks, I think he'd be really good there, Marcelo, because I find that Felipe Luis keeps getting forwards, but then he doesn't have the attacking ability to do much, whereas I'd be able to. That is a great save. I'd be able to do a lot more, I think, with Marcelo. Benedict Muscat, welcome to the stream, dude. Sorry if I'm not looking at the chat too much right now. I'm just really trying to concentrate on this game because it is quite a big one. It's got to be a foul. It's got to be a foul. If I got to that, I'd have been through. I'm finding right here that I'm lacking. I might make a change, like in formation. I'm lacking in a defensive midfielder. Like, I've got 2 midfielders who I've set to stay whilst attacking, but there seems to be a lot of space in that role that this guy is getting into. Swing that in. These are the OP crosses. That is into a very, very dangerous space. That's what I need to keep doing, just getting into those positions. My wingers are perfect at that. This guy also keeps playing balls in behind, and that's what I'm talking about with Lukaku. He can hold the ball up really well. He's very, very strong. Oh, you get a European player pack each time. Okay. I mean, that's probably the best pack, so that's good. Like, I'd rather get a European one than like an Asian one or something, because there isn't really, bar the odd exception, there aren't really that many good Asian players on Ultimate Team. That's a great ball. Finish that. There we go. That's not offside? It's 1-0 against the run of play, I would say as well. This guy's been through on goal. He's had some good opportunities, and we're now 1-0 up. And it is Neymar, the main man, the best player I think on this game, and he's got the goal. Although it was originally Lewandowski who did the main kind of bit of the play there. De Gea was on the floor and he just smashed it past him. It's Brandon. Welcome to the stream, dude. How's it going? Got a cup of tea here. It's been sitting here since I started streaming. Hadn't realised that. There we go. I'm actually so hyped about that goal because this guy. I thought the tie was probably over because he's got a good team and he's a good player, and I hadn't really got any opportunities. And because of how he was playing defensively, I found it quite hard to break down. But I mean, we're still early. It's still early. Can we win the World Cup first attempt on the stream? As I said, I give myself 3 attempts on this stream. And so far, first one, we're doing well. That's not the skill I wanted. I wanted to do a McGeady spin. That's happened twice now. I've gone to do a McGeady spin, and it's done something else instead. Cut it back. Whip that in. On the volley. Those crosses there, they always do something. Sean Connelly and Kieran Truesdale, welcome to the stream, guys. Yeah, those types of crosses there, they always do something. Either you get a dangerous kind of, that is a foul there. I thought that hadn't been given. You either get into a dangerous position, maybe the ball gets cleared and it comes to you, and you can eventually score or get a shot off. Maybe you get a corner. You get a lot of opportunities from them. They always seem to find space and test the opponent. My keeper though, Courtois, he's come in clutch. He made 1 or 2 amazing saves. And he's made like countless good saves throughout this game, but he's made a few that really, really surprised me. I think this guy will definitely get a goal or 2 though, so we can't discount that. I do need to score again, I think. If I get it to 2-0, I reckon I can then just kind of hold the ball a bit, play it safe, and we should be okay. But yeah, I keep lacking in the defence midfield role. Like, look here, I have my defence, and then I have my midfield, and they're really kind of split up. So I think I might swap to possibly a 4-2-3-1. If I get to 2-0, that's something I'll do for sure. I want to be a little bit more defensive. It's a good ball through to Pogba. Cross that. It got blocked. It got blocked. That was going straight through to, I think, Lewandowski. It got blocked in the end. Yeah, I think swapping the formation up to a more defensive one, like a more defensively solid one, would definitely come in well. If I'm in the lead by the 60th minute, or if I go 2-0 up, that's something I'll do for sure. Nice play by Neymar. He crosses that in. Good touch. Oh, and the save. It's gone out for another corner. That was some good play. That first touch with Griezmann was nice. That was right into the corridor of uncertainty too, as it's called. There we go. And that guy, that was like he was pushing through in the last minute, but there we go. We're 1-0 up. I mean, I have had more possession, considerably more possession, but I've had less shots and less on target. Let's just look at the team quickly. Who's my goalie? It's Courtois, and he's coming clutch. I don't really have a defensive midfielder. I'm also going to play Maradona up front, I think, in the next couple of games beyond this, if we get there. Although I could actually play Maradona on the wing. I'm not sure. Let's just see. I'm not going to swap it now because it's playing well, this formation, but I think I'll go a little bit more defensive later on in the game if need be. I think I'll just, I won't even go ultra defensive, I'll just stick on defensive, the normal thing. And let's just see. 60th minute, I'll go ultra defensive. Maybe 70th minute, I'll swap formation. If we go 2-0 up, I'll do both of those things. But, I mean, I don't want to swap teams and then kind of, if he then equalises or something, then be stuck with a really defensive team when I then need to get a goal. Play that. That's a nice ball. I think Maradona in these situations would be a lot better. Because, finish that. I hit that earlier, but he didn't shoot. I think Maradona, like, Lewandowski is good, but he's a little bit slow and his dribbling isn't amazing. Like, in those kind of situations there, he doesn't have skills or anything. He only has 3-star skills. I just completely overcommitted there. I didn't mean to at all. Good challenge defensively. This team's been really solid so far. Puyol gets that clear. We can counter. That's how I've been playing in this game, just countering. And we've got... Oh, Dembele's through. That guy made a mistake. and he still got the ball. I pressed the button to a pass there. He didn't do it. What time I'm planning on streaming until we win the World Cup. I'll stream for a maximum of like an hour and a half, but I'm gonna play 3 World Cups and try and win at least one of them. Well, I'll try and win one of them. I'll play. That's the goal. It was coming. It was coming. It doesn't matter. Ben J, welcome to the stream. Matthew Scott as well. Would Mertens be a good cam? Yeah, I think he would. I think he would. Bunny Packs, 3 good players, and they've all been keepers. Unlucky. That's annoying because I literally just got through there, and I tried to cross it, and I pressed the cross button, and nothing happened, and then he just countered and scored. I find there's quite a lot of delay with, especially shooting and crossing on this game. Like, more so than the regular version. It's probably just because so many people are playing, so there's quite a lot of stress on the servers. But especially with shooting, like, you can get through on goal, you press shoot, and then they don't shoot for ages, which is always really annoying. What is that? What is that, Walker? I press pass and he just does that. Not ideal. I thought that was in. Where's Messi come from? Wait, what? This guy's brought on Messi. Great. What's the best formation in my opinion? I really like the 4-3-3 fourth variation. I've heard a lot of people like the 4-2-3-1. They're quite similar. This one just kind of suits the players I've got more. That's going to be a goal. It isn't a goal. I think that might have been Messi again. He should have finished that. He backed Blanc in a single player pack. Nice. Come on, Griezmann. Oh, you just got out muscled. I don't have a physical player up front. They're all really weak, which I think is a bit of a downside. This guy's finishing is bad. If he was like, he's good at creating chances, but if he was better at finishing, he'd be probably in the lead. He hasn't taken his chances. He should definitely have scored more goals. He could have scored there as well. Courtois is coming clutch, but we're nearing the latter stages of this game now, and whoever gets the next goal is more than likely going to win. So fingers crossed it's going to be me. That's a nice ball out to Dembele. Dembele, the outlet. What is that? Where's that meant to be? That was meant to go to the back post. Cross that. That ball was meant to go to the back post. He's probably. I was going to say he's probably going to score from this, but that ball, I don't know where, like why it went there, but I was trying to pass that to the back post. You like the false 9? Yeah, I imagine that's also pretty good. It's quite similar to what I'm using. All the formations, no, good save. All the formations like the 4-3-3, all those variants are good, and the 4-2-3-1, all those ones that have that same kind of front 3, middle 3, and back 4 all work quite well. What do I think of Deco? I haven't used him yet. He'll be okay. He hasn't got that many kind of big standout stats. Like, he's got good passing and dribbling, but I think that there are definitely, like, I'd rather use someone like Pogba maybe, but he's definitely a good option. Definitely a good option as a creative midfielder. Who's better, Paulinho or Pogba? I've got both in this team. I'd probably say Pogba, although I've used Paulinho less. I think Paulinho does a different job. Paulinho is better defensively, and Pogba's better going forwards. I think Pogba you could play as a cam. Paulinho you can play as a CDM, but they're both good centre mids. This game is getting to the stage now where, I know I said earlier, like, you're most likely going to win if you get the goal, and now you will win if you get the goal, so it's all down to who gets the next goal. Just going to try and play it a little bit safer. I don't want to give the ball away late and get countered. Dembele back post. Oh, he wins the header, but can't put it past the keeper. And he's got De Gea in goal. No, he's through. He's going to score. That's the game over. That's the game over. That's what I'm saying. I attack, he counters, and he scores. I just get countered so easily because Puyol is really slow. I don't like Puyol. Like, if I get a better... I might even use David Luiz ahead of him. Puyol's just really slow and he's short. I'm not a fan of Puyol. He's probably the worst icon to get, like, maybe close is worse, but he is quite bad. Like, I think Koscielny's a better player than him on her. Although he did make a good challenge there. But he's just really slow and he's 5'10", which is just really bad for a centre-back. Going all out attack, though. But as I said, whoever gets the next goal at that stage is probably going to win. Come on, Griezmann. What's the furthest I've got to? I've only played it twice before this. I got to the semis and I got to, like, the first ever time I played, I got knocked out in the group stage. Then the second time, I got to the semis. And then right now we're in the quarterfinals. That is the end of the game. I think he deserved to win. Let's see the stats. Yeah, we got a lucky goal early on, but he could have done a lot better. He wasn't that good at finishing. Neymar with a 9.2. I wasn't happy with, like, I'm not sure. I'm gonna swap the team up a little bit. I'm gonna try Suarez, I think, and Dybala, because Lewandowski, he didn't like his dribbling and stuff. He's just slow. I don't like Lewandowski that much on this game. You're really bad in defence. Yeah, I am. It's fairly obvious. So gonna try out Suarez, because Suarez he's got the skills. He's also a lot quicker, and then I'm gonna use Dybala in here, because Griezmann was also super weak. Dybala's also quite weak, but he's got better agility and balance. Hopefully that's gonna remedy the issue in the last game, which I think I'm gonna swap the manager quickly. But I think the only other issue is my centre backs. I think I'm fine with Koscielny, but Puyol, like, he's 5'10" and he's got 70 pace, and he just doesn't, like, he's got 60 on acceleration, 70 sprint speed. Really bad agility and balance as well. He just feels so clunky. Like, I kept getting turned. I keep getting caught on the counter. Maybe it's my formation or something. But I'm not sure. So that's what we've got so far. I reckon this is going to be better because Suarez has got the skills and stuff. I've also got Aguero. Let's try Aguero, because Aguero is probably the best striker I've used. I really like Aguero in this game. So let's give Aguero a go. I've actually got... No, let's try Kimpembe ahead of Puyol, because he's going to get a link in. And from what I've heard, Kimpembe is really good. I've heard Kimpembe is super good, so let's try him out now. Where is he? Kimpembe, yeah. He's got a really good card, to be fair. If we quickly swap managers as well. Yeah, Kimpembe's got a really nice card, like, with the stats there. Do I like Higuain? I haven't used him yet. But yeah, I'm going to try that out. I think, like, Puyol's just too slow. He's too slow. I don't like him. So a few people actually told me to use Kimpembe yesterday as well. They said he's good. So, gonna try that out. A good thing to do coins is just also to get coins and packs is just keep doing the group stages. You can do it loads and loads and just forfeit it each time, because you get a good pack for winning the group, and that's only 2 or 3 games. Apparently there's loads of articles and stuff on Sterling criticising him for not scoring today. The media just bullying him basically now. It's weird. Like, it's actually really weird. They're focusing on him. He was good. He got an assist today as well. Like, when he went off, there was no creativity. But yeah, he literally just gets bullied by the media now. They seem to have caught on. It's just clickbait, really. Like, it's the equivalent of clickbait. They're just getting... Loads of people seem to be buying buying into, or seem to be buying the newspapers to see, as soon as they see a title about Sterling, they're probably all kind of like 50-year-old men called Craig who are quite fat and just spend most of the time in the pub. But I mean, if you guys have seen, like, it's just so weird. All the articles and stuff about Sterling, like literally everything is about Sterling at the moment. Good cross, back post. Those whipped crosses are really OP. But yeah, it's just stupid. It's really weird. What round I'm in? We've just started. We're in the first round of the the first game of the group stages. See, that's where Dybala does that, where the Griezmann would just get shrugged off there. Dybala's much more agile, and I think Aguero is a better player than Higuain too. I was trying to score a nice skill goal there. We scored a few nice ones yesterday. I scored a really nice one with Dembele off stream a few days ago. I might do a goal compilation for the World Cup. That could be quite cool. It's Ben with a 79p. I forgot to read numbers there. With a 79p donation. Second donation from him of the stream. Thanks a lot for that, dude. I'll quickly update that. He doesn't have a message, but I will update that right now. Trying to do some math. Oh, I've gone off the thing by accident. I'll do it as soon as this game's over. Oh no, that was bad. That was bad. Nearly conceded a goal. I was trying to work out the maths of how much he totally donated to then add that to the Hall of Fame for donators. But I'm quite bad at maths, and I haven't done maths for ages because I did it for GCSE, and yeah, I wasn't very good at maths. Very glad I didn't do A-level maths because some of my friends do it, and it is literally like, for me, it would be the worst subject to do. Benedict Muscat, you've got to leave now. No worries about that. Glad you enjoyed the stream you watched. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we do win the World Cup, or at least do well. I'd happily just win the group stages twice and go out in the round of 16 because you get really good packs for that. Can I pronounce Dybala as Dybala? Because how I keep saying it is annoying you. Okay, I'll call him Dybala. Or I could call him, like, would it annoy you if I said, like, Dybala or something? That would probably be more annoying. Yeah, I'll call him Dybala. Is that his name in how you say it in Spanish? Finish that. There we go. Is that Dembele again? He keeps getting in the right places and just scoring tap-ins. I think that was Aguero who got through. I think I'm playing Aguero, right? Not Suarez. Don't know who played that ball. I think it was Dybala, but anyway, nice finish. Nevertheless, from Dembele at the back post. That's what he did in the round of 16, I think, as well. He keeps getting in there. Get Varane instead of Koscielny. I would get Varane. I don't have Varane. If I had Varane, I'd use Varane. Well, I'd use Varane ahead of Kimpembe probably. Oh my god, that is an amazing save. Courtois might actually be the best keeper on this game. He is so good. He made some amazing ones in the last game. How do I feel about the gameplay? I really like it. I talked about it extensively earlier in the stream. If you want to rewind, I'm not sure when, but yeah, I really like the new gameplay. It suits me a lot better. Has my team changed since yesterday? No, it hasn't. I haven't played any FIFA, or I played a few games of Fortnite earlier, but I haven't really played anything today. So I haven't opened any packs or changed it. Although, actually, I obviously brought in Kimpembe just before this game. That's the only change. Kimpembe for Puyol, because Puyol was just, like, I know he's an icon, I know he's 92 rated, but his stats, he's got good defending, but to be fair, you don't really, like, you don't see much difference between someone with like 94 defending and 80 defending. There isn't much difference in game. Like, you press B and they'll probably tackle someone. Defending doesn't. It's one of those stats that doesn't make too much difference. Like, it does make a little bit of a difference, but not that much. And the fact that he's so slow, I think I'll see much more of a difference between the 78 pace. You've got to finish that. Oh, you've got to finish that Dybala. It was a nice cross by Neymar. But I think you see much more of a difference between the 70 pace and the 78 pace of Kimpembe and Puyol than you see between the, I think, like 82 and 94 defending. Also with the height, I think he's like 6'2", and Puyol's 5'10", so I think you see a bigger difference there. The only thing he really stands out in is the defending, and apart from that, he's got quite an average card. I thought that was in the back of the net. This guy's got Courtois as well. Should you use Yashin or De Gea? I'm not sure. I haven't used either. De Gea is really good on FIFA, so I'd probably go with him to begin with, but I'm not sure. Yashin's definitely higher rated, so you never know. Open packs, and I would open packs. I don't have any coins. I'll open the packs I get from winning games though. Yesterday we did a pack opening live stream. We got some really good players. We got Neymar, we got Griezmann, Higuain, Courtois. Why did I chip that? I think he saved that. Yeah, he did. I don't know why I chipped that. I should have just driven that. It's out for another corner. Nice play from Dembele. Swings it in, not where I wanted. I don't know why. I don't know why it didn't swap to that player. The guy who was running in, he literally just had to put a foot on it, and that was in. That was in. What custom tactics? I don't really use custom tactics. I don't think many people do on this game mode. It doesn't make much difference. What stage am I on? We're just in the first game of the group stage right now. Kieran Stevens, no worries. Welcome to the stream, dude. How's it going? How about Firmino? I packed him. I don't think I've used him yet. Ronaldo or Messi? On FIFA, Ronaldo. In real life, definitely Messi. Who's better, Hazard or Sanchez? On this game, I'd probably say Hazard. I'd lean towards him. Sanchez doesn't seem to be that good on FIFA. He was really good back on FIFA 15 when he had a Team of the Season card. He's like one of the best players I've ever used, but apart from that, he's never really been that good on FIFA. Neither's Hazard. Like, Hazard's good, but he's never been like one of those amazing players. Like last year, I'd rather use like Player of the Month Sterling than someone like Hazard. So like same with Messi. Like there's a lot of players where they're really good in real life and they're not that good on FIFA, and their card doesn't really reflect their true ability. Have I got Rodrigo? I probably do, but I wouldn't use Rodrigo when I've got all the best. Like apart from Ronaldo, I have all the best strikers on the game, so I wouldn't use someone like Rodrigo, although he is good. I've got Werner as well. He is also good. But I've got like Suarez, Lewandowski, Aguero, Dybala, Higuain. I've got lots of other high-rated options, and they also fit into my team a little bit better. You got Lineker from the Icon SBC. He's good, but you prefer Ronaldinho. Yeah, he's got a good card. He's got a good card, and the plus is obviously you can link him into a lot of people. But yeah, I think most people would probably have Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho does have a really nice card, and with the 5-star skills as well, he's a lot of fun to use. What were England like today? You didn't get a chance to watch. A bit boring, just kind of typical England. They were good in the first half, and then the second half didn't do anything at all. Sterling was quite good. Lingard was quite good. Cahill scored. He was okay. They didn't really have to do much defensively though. And then yeah, Kane scored. Nice. It was a nice bit of play from like him and Sterling linking up, and then he shot it like straight at the keeper, but it went in. It was bad keeping, but then Iwobi scored as well. But Walker was good as well. Also, Delph came on quite late for like the last 15 minutes or so, and he was actually really good. Like he didn't misplace a single pass. He was just pinging passes everywhere, pulling out like Cruyff turns and stuff. He was good, but I'm not sure if he'll actually start in the World Cup. But like based on how good he was there, I think he probably could. Do I think Salah will leave Liverpool? Dependent on how well they play. Like if they don't win a trophy next year, then potentially would. If he plays really well next year and Liverpool don't win something, I think he might go to like Real Madrid or something, because they need someone to replace Ronaldo with. It's Ben, you've got to leave, but hopefully I win. No worries, but thanks a lot for the 2 donations on the stream as well, by the way. But hopefully we can win. Yeah, all the Man City players. I mean, all Stones was actually, I forgot to mention Stones. Stones was pretty solid, but there weren't really any like standout performers, and they did sub off. They subbed off Sterling and Kane quite early, so um, they're probably the two best players England have. So didn't see a huge amount from them. Kane scored, Sterling set it up, so that was a good sign. But yeah, I mean they were okay. They weren't. It was nothing amazing, but that's rarely the case with England. But like, it's a friendly. You never know. Like England beat Portugal before the Euros in a friendly, and then ended up losing to Iceland whilst Portugal won. So you never know. I think Portugal, like, they've been really bad. They drew to Tunisia. I'll finish that. Paulinho, that was a really bad touch. How's the World Cup for you? We got to the quarterfinals last time we played, and now we're in the first round. 1-0 up right now with about 20 minutes to go. Yeah, you feel bad for Sterling. You've got to, like, it's so weird with the, like, that's the only word to describe it. It's just weird with all the media stuff with him at the moment. Like, he's just, I don't know why. Well, like, you kind of know why. It's because he's like a young kind of. It's the same with Pogba and Lingard and people. He's like, he's a young black, kind of like quite a flashy person. Like him and Pogba and Lingard and everyone, they have like nice clothes and they drive sports cars and stuff, and they kind of dance and they're involved with like the rap scene and stuff, and they're quite kind of cool. And for some reason, like the media, specifically the Sun and the Daily Mail, which kind of focus on more towards like older people who are probably going to be like maybe a little bit more racist, but they just kind of suit. They focus more on the kind of. I think the people who read those aren't really like big fans of people like Pogba and stuff. I don't know if it's racism or it's just kind of the fact that maybe they're young and kind of rich and quite flashy, and maybe they're jealous of that. I'm not sure, but like I think it's that mainly the fact that they're young and rich and just kind of quite successful. And it's the same with Pogba as well. He gets loads of abuse like for having haircuts and stuff. Like Lingard, there was loads of things about him recently in the newspaper as well. And like again, it's the same kind of thing. They're all kind of quite similar players, or quite not players, like people. Like they all kind of wear like Gucci and stuff, Off-White, all those kind of things. They drive flashy cars. They have nice houses and stuff. They post about stuff on Instagram. Like I think that's just kind of a certain kind of person that it's like clickbait really. Is that a foul? Because I should have been through on goal there. But I think it's kind of a bit like clickbait. Like more people buy the papers, or when it's online, it gets more clicks, it gets more attention from the specific audience that buy those types of newspapers when they write about that kind of thing. There we go, 2-0. That game's wrapped up. Who's that? Paulinho. I think that's his first goal. But yeah, he hasn't even done anything wrong. Like, he gets it to 2 and they do a whole article about him. But like, they could do the same thing about a number of other players, but it wouldn't get kind of the same attention, so they just focus on Sterling. Like, it's been like that since the last World Cup. They made him kind of the scapegoat of the last World Cup, even though in the last World Cup Sterling was probably England's best player. Like, he was the only one that actually kind of showed any promise. In the Euros, he also got loads of abuse, but they just kind of blamed him for everything unfairly. And then since that was quite successful, like they must have made a lot of money off that. They then did the same thing. They've done the same thing recently as well, but it's just really weird. Like, he should sue them. I don't know what for, but he should sue them. It would be kind of funny, like, if the whole newspaper got like shut down or something. Not that that's probably going to happen because they're really rich. I want to. Oh, that's 2-1, but I think the game's over now. But I want to get into journalism. Like, I'm studying journalism at uni. That's what I've applied for. So hopefully I don't end up having to work for like the Sun or something and then getting forced into making articles about Sterling. I'm not sure if the journalists like have to do that or if the journalists kind of choose to. But yeah, like imagine if in like 2 years I'm writing articles about Sterling or something. Why is Jack Wilshere not at the World Cup? I'm not sure. I'm not sure who he'd have gone over, but I would have definitely liked to see him there because he offers something that a lot of other people don't. Maybe Lallana does as well, but there aren't many players that offer that kind of creative side. I was talking about Sterling, the whole thing with him in the newspapers and stuff. It's just Rafi. Right. I actually haven't had a drop down in any of these packs. Literally, there we go. At last we get one. At last we get one. That's going to be an 81 plus. France, centre mid. It's Rabiot. I think Kante is a CDM, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. But he's got a good card, but I've already got Pogba. EJ Bradders, welcome to the stream, dude. Darabak, I think Argentina are going to win the World Cup. Let's quickly open a pack there. Anyone else finish school? I technically have, but I still have exams. Like, I've had my last day of school last week, but I still have exams. Tall Hill Slack, welcome to the stream. Okay, so I think if I win this next game, I'll win the group overall, or I'll get through the group anyway. I think generally 6 points is what you need. What were the results of the poll I did the other day? Which poll was that? Was that the types of videos that people wanted to see? I think pack openings won that one, if that's the one you're talking about. Hopefully I've got loyalty chemistry now on a lot of these players. If I get it on like Aguero and Dybala, I think I already do, but if I don't, it will make it a lot easier once I get that, to link them into teams and stuff. Also with Koscielny, that would be good. Yeah, Talhill's like, I do remember you from the last few streams. You're struggling with good formations. Try any of the 4-3-3s. They will work quite well. The 4-3-3 fourth variation is really good. I think also the 4-3-2-1. I mean, any of those types are good. Cavani or Lewandowski? I'd probably go with Lewandowski. I've used him. He's quite good. I had him in my last team, but I've sorted him out now. Wow, this guy's got Ronaldo. And is that Deco or Costa? I think that's Deco. He's got a full European team. Goretzka in there as well, Kane. It's a pretty solid team. He's got Varane as well. He's got quite a slow midfield though, because I don't think Deco's that quick, and Kroos is also quite slow as well. I actually have that ball there, the Telestar one. Have that ball in real life. Apparently I've just seen a Man United fan has been named the social media manager for BBC Sport, so that probably going to mean there's going to be more anti-Sterling stuff now, and anti-City stuff, as if there wasn't enough already. Zach Hustis, welcome to the stream, dude. Shout out to you. Probably going to, once we've won this group stage, I know I said I'd play 3 games, but it's getting quite late now. And I have an exam on Monday, and because of that I want to get quite an early night tonight, and then I'm going in school tomorrow morning to revise at like 8 o'clock, so I'm probably going to end the stream after this game here, or maybe after the game after this. We'll just see. If I win this one, I'll end it now. I was about to say, how have I not scored that? And then this guy just knocked it over the line for me. Is that Dembele? Dembele is claiming it. It bounced off someone on the line as well, and then this guy scored. Yeah, like Dybala I thought was going to score that, and then this guy just popped it over the line for me. Who do I think will take over Madrid? Maybe Sarri from I don't know what Napoli. That's the name. But I think he resigned from Napoli, but I think he potentially could. Or maybe maybe Pochettino, he's been linked, or even Klopp, he's been linked, but I doubt he would. Also doubt Pochettino would either, but you never know. Like, when Real Madrid kind of are interested, I think most people would probably take the job. Driven finish. I'm not sure what the best way of finishing on this game is. Liam Porter, you've got history on Monday. What exam is that? Is that GCSEs or A levels? Are GCSEs over or not? This guy's rage quit. I don't know why. We've got so many rage quits. So many people seem to quit in this game. Wenger. Imagine if they got Wenger. I don't think they would, but they might just for like a couple of seasons, a season or two. I'm not sure. Yeah, is that A levels or GCSEs or ASs? I'm not sure what. Let me know. We don't get a drop down again. People are getting icons and stuff in there. We haven't. We don't even get drop downs. We get Klein. They no longer want Pochettino? Okay. Okay, so this is going to be the last game of the group stages and probably the last game of the stream as well. GCSEs, they end on the 22nd. I think my A-levels end on the 20th or 21st, I'm not sure. They're really spread out though. I've already done 2 exams and they were speaking, one for Spanish and one for French. And then I have a physical geography exam on Monday, human geography exam on Friday, and then I think I have Spanish, two Spanish exams the week after that, and then 2 French exams the week after that. So they're really spread out. I have 2 a week, which is kind of chill. Okay, this guy's got a decent team, but he's lacking in chemistry. He's got Umtiti and Ramos. Cruz in the defensive midfield position. He doesn't really have a defensive midfielder. And he's got a slow midfield too. Rakitic and Cruz are really slow. Dele Alli's not the quickest. Higuain and Suarez are quite good. He's got an icon in there too. Unai Emery good for Arsenal. Yeah, I think he's a really good kind of manager. He'll get the best out of a lot of players, especially I think the likes of Ozil and people who are quite inconsistent and often quite lazy in games. Like you'll just see Ozil go missing a lot and not really move much and do much for the team. I think stuff like that will change. I think he'll get the best out of Ozil and probably a lot of other players too. And by the look of it, they're trying to sign I think Socrates, who's good, and quite a few other decent players. So I think he'll do a good job. He'll probably get them into the Champions League, I reckon. Maybe not next season, but I think in some point throughout his time they'll probably get like maybe 3rd, maybe 4th. I'm not sure. I don't think they'll be able to compete with. I don't think they'll be able to compete with City. I'm not sure who's going to finish 2nd next year. I think City will win the league, especially if they get Jorginho and Mahrez and maybe 1 or 2 other players. Then I think definitely they will. That's a bad clearance. But like given how good they were last year and how far ahead they finished ahead of the rest of the competition, I reckon City will win. I don't see any other outcome. I think Liverpool and United, it's between them to come 2nd. Most end on the 15th. One of my friends finishes, I think her A-levels finish on like the 12th or something, because she does art, which they've already done the exam for, which is like, that's so early in comparison to everyone else. But yeah, mine finished on the 20th, I think. Someone time Hubert Robertson out. He seems to be a bit of a retard. Yeah, you wish Ozil played harder. Yeah, Ozil's really good, but he's really good sometimes. He'd be one of the best players in the world if he was really good all the time. Like when he's at his peak, he's unplayable. But he's only at his peak like once every 5 or 6 games. But he's good in like big games as well. Like sometimes it's not like some players where they're only good in the small games and then go missing in big games. Like sometimes he can change like a big game completely, but then sometimes he can go missing against like Stoke or something. Yeah, someone just straight up like, you can't ban people anymore. That's annoying. You used to be able to perma-ban people so they couldn't type anything in the chat. I think hiding someone from the chat's maybe the same thing. I'm not sure. Finish that. That guy got mugged off. I don't know who it was, but Paulinho with a Cruyff turn. I want to score like a really nice kind of skill run goal. And we've got the perfect players to do that. What is that? I don't know why that happened with Neymar there, but okay. This guy's got David Luiz playing at right back, so I'm going to try and exploit that. I think he has Marcelo and David Luiz as his fullbacks, and they're both really slow for fullbacks. They're like below 80 pace, which isn't ideal for a centre back, for a fullback. I mean, there's one fullback done. Keep cancelling matches until I find a low chem team. I could do that. I don't really need to. Like, I'm beating the like good teams. My videos are always clickbait. No, they're not. Well, actually, to be fair, every video you click on is clickbait. Because why else have you clicked on it? You've been baited into clicking it by something, whether it's, I don't know, the title, the thumbnail, the person it is. I don't know. You're not gonna click on something for no reason. So, obviously, clickbait. The thing, like, because clickbait's obviously not bad, because that's the reason you've clicked on something. Misleading titles are the bad thing, but I don't really do those. That would be like saying, oh my god, I got Pele in a pack, and then I didn't get Pele in a pack. Like, that would be clickbait. Or no, that would be misleading rather. I'm not sure, is this stream clickbait? No, well obviously it is, because people have clicked on it. But it's not misleading. It says winning the World Cup, because that's the objective of the stream. I mean, we're playing the World Cup, so that's what we're doing. It'll be a bit boring if I just called the stream playing FIFA 18 World Cup game mode. Like, that, no one would click on that. And the whole point of doing like videos and streams is for people to watch you, because obviously you want that to happen. So you'd obviously make a title, like, yeah. It just doesn't make sense. Like, if you were a YouTuber, you'd understand, but you evidently aren't, so you don't really know what you're talking about, which is fine. I think the person got timed out anyway, so safe. Come on, let's score a nice goal with Neymar. Mugged one off. And again, he's still got the ball out wide. Go on, Neymar. He can't stop Neymar, and Pogba's in that. Oh my god, that's a good save. That was almost identical to that first goal I scored. What is that? What? I didn't mean to do that. That first goal, it was the same kind of thing. I headed it across. Good challenge from Dembele. He snapped him and got the ball back. Nice bit of play from Dybala. I actually really like Dybala. I prefer him to Griezmann. It's a nice bit of interplay as well. Cross that in. I think I'm going to score a scorpion kick quite soon. I can feel it. Maybe not in this game, but at some point in this World Cup game mode, because of the way that crosses are really OP. That specific cross where you like cut it back works really, really well. So I think that's also the type of cross where you often score scorpion kicks, or you're most likely to. So I reckon I might end up scoring one on stream, which would be awesome, because scorpion kicks are so rare. I've only ever scored like maybe 10 in all of the FIFAs I've ever played, like combined, and the majority of them came this year because they're a little bit easier. But like, most people will never score scorpion kicks. You only really kind of score them either completely by luck, and that would maybe be like one in every couple of thousand crosses, or if you just specifically try, because there are certain crosses that work better than others. How is this guy's keeper saving everything? Dembele, yet again though, he always is just there to score rebounds. Just catching up on the chat. Is there any way to get mods? Yeah, there's a few mods in the chat at the moment. I mod people who either donate like a decent amount, because then they're normally kind of like I mod people who are kind of trustworthy, who are gonna not abuse kind of their mod role and like time people out and stuff. So if you donate a decent amount, maybe like £5 or so, normally more people who are in the streams lots, like maybe kind of, if I see people in about 10 streams or so, I normally mod them. Like I modded Liam Porter and Tom Barnes yesterday, for example, after the stream, because I've seen them in loads of streams, or like if it's someone I know in real life, again, who I know is kind of like trustworthy. Because if I just go, I used to have loads of mods, but I changed it just because it got a bit like, there were just so many people who were mods. That is annoying. That was annoying. I was gonna score, I'm certain of it, I was gonna score there, and they blew the whistle. Pele is terrible for you? Is he really? Pele, like, no one seems to use Pele. Like, amongst the pro players, no one goes near him. Close, closer Icon or Hamas? Probably Hamas, I'd say. Do I prefer a winger to have good sprint speed and bad acceleration, or the opposite? I'd rather they didn't have either of. I'd rather they just had good acceleration and good sprint speed, really. Like, I think good sprint speed is like, you can have really good sprint speed, but then if you don't have good acceleration, you're not going to be able to get to that sprint speed that quickly, and you'll most likely end up being dispossessed before you can actually get to that sprint speed. But then if you have really good acceleration, you can't really accelerate to much of a speed. So I think just having both of them being good is what you want, and that's what we've got with both the options in my team. So it's all good. But I'd say probably for my playstyle, I'd say I'd rather have acceleration, because I do a lot of skills, and I think with skills you want to have good acceleration so you can beat someone like this. Okay, let's beat someone, and then I can say what I'm going to say. You can beat someone, and then you can just accelerate away from them quite easily. So you can then get away. You've got the space. Yeah, I'd say probably acceleration is more important, because you can then get away, and then you can do something like you can shoot, you can pass, you can maybe do another skill. Whereas if you're just really quick, but you can't accelerate to that, you're going to lose the ball a lot of the time before you can actually do anything. If that makes sense. But like that's acceleration to get away from someone, rather than sprint speed. Like, he wasn't going super quickly, but he managed to accelerate quite nicely. Will I be streaming tomorrow? No. Tomorrow is going to be one of the few days I don't stream. I won't stream on Thursday either, just because I have an exam on Monday, so I want to get a really early night, and I'll be doing some revision then anyway. Same on Thursday, because I have an exam. What a goal. I don't know who that is. Is that Paulinho? That is a banger. 3-0. This guy might rage quit. That is a really nice goal. What buttons for that cross? It's just a normal cross, but what you want to do is cut back. So if you're running down the line, cut back with like a Cruyff turn and then whip it in. So you just want to cross it in whilst you basically just face your own goal. Be facing away from the goal you're crossing to, and then cross it in, and it will whip it round. If that makes sense. But yeah, I won't be streaming tomorrow because I have an exam the day after. I'll stream after that because I don't have anything until Friday, but I won't stream on Thursday. For same reason I don't have an exam. No, I do have an exam rather. But look, just go away from goal and then whip it in like that. I didn't put enough power on that one, but you guys get the idea. (3-0) though, this game is pretty much over. I'm just going to try and score some nice goals. What I'm finding is I beat the vast majority of people I come up against, and then if I come up against a good player, I'm then kind of like, I don't know, maybe like more relaxed and used to playing like worse players, because most of the people I'm playing here seem to be quite bad and seem to have quite bad teams, and then I just kind of don't take it that seriously and then end up losing. Like that's what happened in the last game. I feel I kind of lost concentration. But yeah, you cut away like that and then whip it in, and you get a load. There we go, another goal. It just works so often. It's broken. Like, crossing is OP, and that type of crossing is even more OP. This guy's probably going to rage quit now. It's 4-0. It's 4-0 now. He's paused it. And we're going to win the group from this as well. So I will be able to get a load of packs. There is also a no-loss glitch, if you guys don't know. There's a no-loss glitch on this game. I'm not going to mention it because I don't want loads of people to start using it, but I have heard there is one, so that's why I'm a little bit worried here. This guy might be using it. But I think even if he does, I would still get the win. I think he just wouldn't lose. If that makes sense. But yeah, I'm not sure what this guy's doing. That was a really nice finish from Pogba. I think Pogba and Paulinho, someone asked me earlier who's the better one. They've both been really good in this game. Paulinho scored a banging long shot. Pogba just scored a nice volley there. I think Pogba's a better player going forwards. He's got the shooting, especially from range. He's got the 5-star skills too, which is really useful. And he's also a little bit taller. But then Paulinho has got strength. He's definitely got the defensive edge. Although, as I said earlier, defending isn't that much of... It's not like the be-all and end-all. That's also a nice goal. We're tearing this guy apart now. It's too easy. 5-0. This game mode is so fun. Like, it's just so much more fun than the regular version, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why, but like, you can just score really nice goals. Like, I find hitting volleys, you can more often than not score, whereas I think on the normal version of Ultimate Team, a lot of the volleys you'd hit might just kind of get scuffed or go way over or something. Long shots also just seem to be a little more accurate. I think shooting's just been buffed generally, so you can score more goals, and that always makes it more fun. Like, I'd rather have like a 5-all game and lose on penalties than like 0-0 and then win on penalties or something. It's just more fun. Scoring goals is the main kind of fun bit of FIFA, I'd say. Like, some people play to win and they find the fun in winning, but for me, I'd rather like have a really fun, high scoring game, lots of goals, than a really boring kind of 0-0 or like clinch it in the last minute with a sweaty tap in or something. But that's just me. Like, I know like Bateson, for example, he like really kind of tryhards and plays to win, and he finds winning more fun. But then there's like Kazooie, for example, who kind of does lots of skills and things and finds it different. There we go, it's 6-0. I was trying to lob the keeper there. In the end, what I did is I lobbed the keeper and then finished it. But that was kind of cool. Like, I lobbed the keeper with the ball and then someone finished it off. But what I was trying to do was cut it back and then lob the keeper with the Rabona chip. I was trying something different. But this game is 6-0. Game over. I went to your school, Scott Nelson. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. What school's that? Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, I've never been bullied, so I'm not sure. It wouldn't be that school. Yeah, let me know. Let me know what school that is then. I was saying volleys are really OP there, and then that happens. What's the most effective skill move? Probably a Cruyff turn, I'd say. It's really basic. Cruyff turns are super OP. Body feints are also effective, and also McGeady spins and any type of spin. The roulette's quite effective too. A lot of skills are effective on this game mode. But yeah, I find I use the Cruyff turn more often than any other skill. Like, it's just super effective to find space. I keep saying super effective, that seems to be my new thing. I've started saying that on streams. Yeah, the Berber spin, the McGeady spin, and the Ronaldo spin, all of them do the same thing. They're all really effective if you're cutting inside from the wing. I find they're really good if you just cut it back and then you smash it across the box with a driven pass. That's really effective. Yeah, two things that I find really effective are cutting down the wing and then doing a McGeady spin or any type of spin to cut back on yourself and then cut it across the box. That works well. And also doing a Cruyff turn to then cross it back to the back post. That works really well. I've never even been to Blackpool, Scott Nelson. Yeah, I've never been to Blackpool. I actually don't know where Blackpool is. Is it in Yorkshire or something? Lancashire? Somewhere up north. I should probably know. I do geography. That skill's effective. I don't know what that is. The heel to heel. That skill, the Ronaldo spin's quite effective. The spin is quite effective, as we just nutmeg someone with it. Yeah, all those types of skills, the spin, the McGeady spin, the Berber spin, and the Ronaldo spin, you just run down the byline, cut inside, and square it or shoot. So that works well. Cruyff turn, just cut back and cross it, that works well. And then to get past people, the roulette and the heel to heel are two really effective skills. So yeah, glad that's helpful. Oh, you're talking about your mod, not me. Right. That makes sense. Well, it still doesn't make sense, but I get you. It makes you forfeit. Okay, apparently, I think on PlayStation you can do it. Yeah, all I know about Blackpool as well, it's got a tall tower because I did a geography mock question on that earlier today. And I think it was the effect of tourism on Blackpool. But yeah, I get you, Glenn. I get that you're talking to him, but it still doesn't really make much sense. Wow, look at the ratings there. 9.5 for Koscielny, Pogba, Aguero, and Neymar. Koscielny with the man of the match. Who scored? So we got 2 with Dembele. Dembele is really good. Like, I say I should upgrade him, but he's actually been really good. All the midfield scored, so did Neymar. Aguero didn't, though. Aguero did get 2 assists, though. I'm not sure what Koscielny did. I mean, he made 4 tackles, but does that... I'd say probably Dembele. But anyway, that is going to be the end of the group stages. George Tully, you were in the stream yesterday, and it won't let you donate £50 because I shouted you out. It won't let. Right. Oh yeah, you're the guy who said that he'd donate £50 if I shouted him out, and then I shouted you out twice, and then you didn't donate. Well, you've got another chance now. It doesn't have to be £50. It doesn't have to be anything, but if you want to donate, feel free. So we get 2 packs now because we won the group stages. We don't get a drop down again. These packs are awful. Best formation. Any of the 4-3-3s are good. Just mix and match and find one that works well for you. Any ones in that kind of like structure, so the 4-3-2-1's good. Any that have like the 4 at the back and then 3 in midfield and 3 up front. Any of them. The 4-1-2-1-2, both versions of that are also good. Is there going to be another icon SBC? There's going to be one soon. It's in the game code, but there isn't one as of right now. Have I won the World Cup yet? No, I've played it. I haven't played it too many times, but I reckon we will win it quite soon because I've been on really good form. Like today, combining today and yesterday's stream, I've probably won like maybe 10 games, maybe a few more, and only lost 1. I think, oh yeah, overall, like my record's like okay now, but I think I started off with 2. At one point, my record was 2 wins, 1 draw, and 6 losses. And now it's 9 losses and 21 wins, so I've definitely got better recently. Yeah, I don't know why all the chat's about Blackpool. It's a bit random. But anyway, this is the team that we're going to be ending the stream with. So 189. I know people are probably surprised that Puel's on the bench, but we've dropped Puel and we've won all 3 games, conceding, I think, 1 goal maybe. I mean, comparing Puel to Kimpembe's quicker. On the ball, he's better. Defensively and physically, he's worse, but that doesn't make too much difference. But he's got +7 pace, and he's 6'2", which makes a massive difference. He's also got an assist as well in the 3 games he's played, which is more than Puel got. So, yeah, like Puel just doesn't seem to cut it. He's short and slow, and he's very like his agility and balance is quite poor. But I might give Suarez a go. Because Aguero wasn't that clinical in that game, and Suarez does bring an extra level of clinicality. Will I support England at the World Cup? Yeah, I probably will. Well, yeah, I will. I'm English. But when they go out, I'll probably support Argentina. The effect of tourism is that all the workers are poor. Or they'd be poorer if it wasn't for tourism, because tourism is what creates their jobs. So, geography, innit? Anyway, that's probably going to be the end of the stream. That is the team. Have I got anyone on the bench that I can bring in? I want to see if I can make like... Actually, I can do an SBC quickly. I can bring Higuain in. Is Whitepool a place? I didn't know that. You learn new things every day. Okay, let's do an SBC to finish the stream off. I would do a European one because again I do want to get a good centre back, just like I said with the last couple of packs. I want to get a good centre back or an upgrade to my keeper. So they're the main things. Wow, I've got loads of strikers. I probably have more strikers than anything else. Okay, so do that. There we go, all good there. Shookzilla, welcome to the stream, dude. How's it going? I don't know why the chat's just turned into everyone saying where they're from, and then there seems to be like a big war going on between people from Blackpool and people who aren't from Blackpool, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, we've got a European players pack. We got Griezmann in one of these yesterday. We get a drop down. Come on, be someone like Ronaldo. Haven't packed Ronaldo or Messi yet. Germany, left mid. Oh, it's Sane. I don't have Sane yet. It's not bad. It's not bad. I can maybe try something on the left-hand side, although like I've got Neymar, so I won't actually. But still, 83, not bad. I can use him in an SBC or I can use him in a team. John Brook and Atsu, welcome to the stream, guys. Let's do another SBC. I'm just going to use up any like non-good players I have in the Europe one. I'm going to have time to pack more players before all the other big SBCs come out. And also on the plus side, like when those SBCs come, they're not going to be requiring like these really low rated players. On the whole, I think they're going to be like quite high rated. Where are all my viewers at? Probably because it's late at night and it's the World Cup game mode. Like it's just playing the game. People don't seem to be too interested in that. I'm just doing kind of a chill stream rather than like anything for views really. Because I've got an exam on Monday, so I haven't been like really kind of grinding out the content recently. If that makes sense, I'm just kind of doing more kind of chill videos. Jack Wilkinson on the cam. Yeah, actually, Blackpool Grind Media. That's where it's at. Is that still a thing? Do they still make videos on that channel with Jack Wilkinson? Yeah, everyone seems to be trying to say that Liam Porter's from Blackpool. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is probably going to be the final pack. We get a drop down. I'll put the controller down, see what we get. England, it's never going to be good. It's going to be Dele Alli. It's Dele Alli. I've already packed him loads. So I don't think anyone else is going to be in the pack. I don't think there's anyone usable. Yeah, Antonio. There's never going to be something good there. But there we go. That is going to be the final pack of the stream. Hope you guys did enjoy it. It was good fun. We won a lot of games. Scored loads of goals. Who is Ryan Franklin? I'm not sure. Most people call him Craig. Or BTEC Joe Weller. Or I think Joe Weller wanna be 53. That's another one of his names. Yeah, I don't like Joe Weller particularly. Am I in year 11 or year 13? I'm in year 13. Kai Bandry, welcome to the stream as well. But anyway, that is going to be the end of the stream now. I'll see you guys probably. I think I'll do a video tomorrow. I'll do a video tomorrow rather than a live stream. And then I'll do a live stream on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Not on Thursday. And then I'll do some on the weekend. But yeah. Chrissy, I'm 18. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Yeah, tomorrow with a video. Big up Jack Wilkinson on the cam.